This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans, the countdown is on to WrestleMania 33 weekend in Orlando, Florida. With that comes one of the new great WrestleMania week traditions with the WrestleCon Fan Fest. This year taking place Friday, March 31st and Saturday, April the 1st at the Hyatt Regency on International Drive. We're very proud to be there for the second time, bringing along the Millennium Wrestling Federation's own John Cena Sr., along with former MWF champion, Mr. Money in the Bank himself, Shelton Benjamin, and a man that's making a lot of news in wrestling of late with his return to TNA, Dutch Mantell, also known as Zeb Coulter, from his recent WWE run. All three superstars are going to be available for autographs and pose photos both days. Fans are in for a real treat as Mr. Cena will have with him the authentic, ring-used WWE United States Championship spinner belt that his son John Cena used in the ring for WWE from 2004 to 2005. Discount pre-sale tickets are available now at bostonwrestling.com. We have 3 giveaways for fans. Any fan pre-ordering autograph and or posed photo tickets for any of our superstars will be entered into a free raffle to win an autographed WWE t-shirt signed not only by Shelton, Zeb, and Cena Sr., but other WWE-known superstars that have competed here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation in the past. If that wasn't enough, we're also giving away another one on Friday for anyone that pre-ordered or buys their tickets on Friday, as well as a third autograph shirt on Saturday for any fan that purchased tickets in any way, shape, or form. It's our way to say thanks to the great fans from around the globe that are helping our efforts to pay the bills. Whether you attend WrestleCon or not, consider taking part in our special John Cena Sr. Make-A-Wish dinner raffle that'll take place Friday, March the 31st in Orlando prior to the WWE Hall of Fame inductions. As you probably know, John Cena has done more Make-A-Wish appearances than any athlete or entertainer in history. Make-A-Wish is the official charity of the Cena family. Mr. Cena will treat one winner and their guest to dinner on International Drive and bring along that U.S. title spinner belt for special pose photo opportunities, along with some other great prizes we're working on for the winner. Raffle tickets start at only $5, and proceeds will benefit our friends at Make-A-Wish. If you can't join us live in Orlando, that's cool. We're going to have mail order opportunities available. Pick up an autographed photo or other great merchandise on the BostonWrestling.com super site as we spend the month giving fans around the globe even more free content over on our YouTube channel. You can order autographed photos of Shelton, Zeb, and Cena Sr. on the front page. In the MWF store, we have a great $20 bundle that features a WWE t-shirt and 6 autographed photos of Al Snow, Carlito, Demolition, Vader, WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob Orton, and fellow Hall of Famer Tony Atlas. Every penny raised goes right back into our efforts to bring you action-packed live events and video presentations. Without further ado, I'm joined by MWF Heavyweight Champion Carlito and the incomparable Al Snow as we flash back to a great series of interviews we did a couple of years back. Here, Carlito discusses what it's like to compete inside the dangerous Elimination Chamber, and Al Snow shoots from the hip about a story that could only take place in professional wrestling. 2 gentlemen I'm with right now, that being the veteran Al Snow, former Steve Moore, and the MWF Undisputed Champion Carlito.
Veteran, is that the polite way of saying older?
Yeah.
No, veteran
or
is
legend.
legend.
Yeah,
What do you like better, legend?
Yeah. Old is fine.
Old is fine,
Yeah,
okay.
that works.
Well, follow him on Twitter, at The Real Al Snow.
Yes.
You won't miss a beat. So we're going to kick off this campaign, try and give folks a sample of just some questions we're going to throw out there at random. Carlito, we'll start with you.
Sure.
As I don't know what's going to come out of your mouth. Elimination Chamber is tonight. You competed in one in 2006. What was it like to be inside that structure as opposed to a regular steel cage match, so to speak?
Well, it was a long time ago. I mean, you were in one of those, right?
No, I've never been in an elimination chamber. That was a new thing.
Yes, just the bumps hurt a lot more. It's a lot more dangerous, and there's a lot more people involved, which can be pretty hectic. But other than that, you go in there with one thing in mind, and of course, it's something I never accomplished, but You know, my thing wasn't always winning. It was always looking good while I lost. You know what I mean? That was my main idea.
He did that wonderfully.
I did it tremendously.
Hey, hell of a talent.
Oh.
I don't care what you say.
You can't. Anybody can lose, but to lose and look good while you're losing, that's
talent right
that's
there.
talent.
It is.
And I got to commend you here. You know,
right.
it's the first time I've been in the studio. You've got a
That's
young
second
JR
time.
here. You know, Jim Ross. It's good to see. You know, you take young talent like that.
Very professional
Yeah.
at such a young age.
You're going to have a long career. Things are going to get a little rough as you get older, but don't worry.
We recruit them young. The
Yeah.
paydays are a lot easier.
That's true.
Yeah, so.
And then you got the puppet running around here, and a talking head somewhere.
Yeah, well, he hasn't come in yet.
No.
But for you, Al, like I said, this one's just going to be a sampler. As we
a
talked about before we went on the air, the infamous Iron Sheik
Story.
car wreck.
Story that
Adventure.
lasted over 2 days.
Yes, but we'll talk about that at Kowloon so Carlito
Please.
can hear it. But with
Yeah,
you,
right, yeah.
after I told you the Iron Sheik car accident story,
Yes.
you told me one that I thought was just as funny
I doubt it. I
about
don't-
the horse.
Yes.
Tell the fans about the horse.
You want me to tell the whole story right now? It's a long story. I mean, if
Well,
I tell it right.
You got to tell it right.
All right. So you'll appreciate this, I'm sure, because you've been on the independents, and this is part of why I love the business, because I can tell the story and people that are in the business will go, yeah, that could happen.
Of course.
If I tell the story anywhere else,
They have.
nobody believes it. So several years ago, I went to an independent show in South Carolina and showed up at the venue, which was a National Guard Armory, really early, because of course the hotel wasn't open,
No,
you know,
never
where
is.
you could check in. So
Never
you know,
is.
they flew me out at Black 30 like some other people do, and you know, the owner of the promotion is about 5'5". He's got the black mullet that he's dyed. He's got the stringy goatee, and he's got a cowboy hat on all the time, and he's got the big drum. And he calls me over and he goes, "Hey, I need to talk to you. We got a situation." Now, when I hear that, you automatically think I'm not getting paid,
Right,
right?
right.
So that's not that we're not going to have a situation for long because we're going to correct this. So I go, "What's the problem?" He goes, "Well, I don't want to offend you being a former WWE superstar, but we've got ourselves a kind of a situation here." I said, "Well, just tell me what it is." And see, this is why it takes so long, so you can appreciate what I went through. And he goes, "Well, this is kind of our WrestleMania." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "You know, you being a former WWE superstar, I don't mean no offense now." And I go, I know, I get it. What's the problem? I mean, is there an issue with the money?" "Oh, no, we sold this sumbitch completely out." And there were chairs everywhere. I mean, it was packed. And I said, "Well, what's the problem?" "Well, you know, no offense, you being a former," I said, "Yeah, WWE." He said, "I know." "Well, this here, it's our WrestleMania." And me and the boy and his son looked like him, but maybe 3 inches taller, just younger. And he said, "Me and the boy, we was tag team champions." I said, "Really? I am shocked." He goes, "Yeah, and you know, this here, it's our WrestleMania." And I go, "Yes, I know. What's the problem?" "Well, I don't want to offend." I said, "I know, you don't want to offend. I'm WWE
WWE,
superstar, I
yeah,
got it,
WWE,
right.
yeah.
What's the problem?" "Well, me and the boy, we got us a hell of an entrance, and I just don't think you're going to be able to follow it. Would you be willing to go on earlier in the card?" I'm like, "Really? That's it?" So I'm relieved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, "Brother, you can put me on first. I don't care. But I'm just curious, what's the entrance?" He goes, "Well, you know, me and the boy, we got us a cowboy gimmick." I said, "I never would have noticed because you both wear cowboy hats all the time." "Yeah, and we was going to ride horses to the ring." And I went, "You're kidding." He goes, No, this is our WrestleMania." I said, "Yes, I know. That, I think, is a fantastic idea." Now, I'm thinking of the story of the Mid-South Coliseum, immediately goes through my mind, of Bill Dundee riding the motorcycle to the ring, the spotlight hits him in the eye, and he pops a wheelie and takes out 3 rows, right? Then, when I'm in Australia, I see some guy, and he's on a brand new Harley, and he's like, and I go, "Hey, that's a nice bike." He goes, "Yeah, it's my buddy's let me ride it out." I go, "Oh, that's great." I said, "You might want to be careful." Again, thinking Bill Dundee. I've got my hand on the clutch, it'll be fine. I go, "Okay, mate." So he's revving it. He pulls out and pulls up by the ring, and he's revving it. And then some guy gives him a beer. So he starts drinking the beer while he's still got his hand on the clutch. Some little kid reaches over and goes, like like that, and he goes and drops the beer and reaches with his left hand, pops the clutch, shoots into a wall. So I've had my experience with animals, as everybody knows, with the Kennel from Hell, which was brutal. So I can only imagine what's going to happen with horses. So I'm like, when are you on? Well, we's on 9th, you know, this being our WrestleMania. I said, please, I'll go on right after intermission. So there's nobody else there like you or somebody I can communicate with and talk to. So I'm like a kid on Christmas. I'm like running around the rest of the afternoon like, you know, hey, when the horse is going to get here? When the horse is going to get here? And he's like, boy, you awful interested in these horses. I said, you know, and I don't want to stooge it off. I'm like, oh, you know, just never seen that before. Now, I said, how are you going to ride the horses a ring? This is where I thought the problem was going to be. He's got the you know, the rails, and the son's going to ride down to the ring and go to the left. The dad's going to ride down to the ring and go to the right. Now, where the hell are these horses going to go? Because how are they going to get them out of the ring area?
Right.
Because they can't back them up.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is going to be awesome. Little did I know how awesome it got. So, and I'll speed it up, or I'll try to. So, the show starts. I'm starting to freak out. No horses. I'm starting to get a little hot because I'm like, I'm really getting disappointed. There are no horses. He's like, they'll be here. It's all right. It's no problem. Intermission, back door, you know, because it's summertime. Big, giant trailer pulls up. And I swear to God, Carlito, I've never seen huger animals get out of this trailer. Giant.
Are the Budweiser horses?
They were enormous. They were gargantuan. So I'm like, oh my God. Oh, they're here. So I could not have gotten that match done quicker. I didn't care. All I wanted, hit him with the head, 1, 2, 3, let's go. So, and I got a chair, and I sat down right by the curtain. So I was on 6th.
Yeah.
I've got 7 and 8 to go. Everybody's got to go 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you know, got to get their shit in.
Yeah.
So I can cuss, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good, because I need to. So I'm like, get the fuck out of the ring. There are horses in the back. What are you doing? You can do it in the locker room. We have horses, right? Because they're out there walking back and forth. I'm like, oh my God, these things are enormous. So 6 goes through, 7 goes through, 8 goes through. Here comes 9. I'm like, yes. So there's an upstairs. And so Dad starts coming downstairs. He's got the black tights with the horseshoes on them, the cowboy wrestling boots. He's got the singlet with the butcher top, so his man titties go out to the sides. He's got the black duster on, the black hat on, got some chaw in his mouth, got the biggest tag team belt I've ever seen hanging over his drum. Son right behind him, dressed the same way, 3 inches taller. Got chaps too. Got the whole thing, black fingerless gloves. They're awesome, right? And his son's got the bull rope, and I'm like, this is tremendous. So Black Bart is somewhere wanting to shoot himself right now. So they bring the horses in to the National Guard Armory. It's important that you remember we were in a National Guard Armory. Why is that? Well, I'll get to that here in a second. Have you ever rode horses?
Yes.
When you take them off the dirt, what do you have to do when you put them out on like pavement?
Well, you got to take the
Iron shoes off.
Yeah.
Well, apparently somebody didn't get that memo. Somebody did not get the memo about switching the shoes out on when you bring them out on pavement, especially on what are floors normally in a National Guard Armory. Highly polished cement, like ice. So I don't know, I don't realize this. I've rode horses, I didn't pay no attention. Pull the horses in. Dad gets up on the horse, and I watch the horse's ass go like that, and I'm like, what a fat bastard. He just about broke the horse down. So the son gets up from behind him, and then the strains of Bon Jovi's Wanted Dead or Alive start to play, and the horse trots up, walks up, and he's right there by the curtain waiting for the right song. And I swear to God, I'll never forget this. He puts his hat up, and he looks at me, and he goes, watch this. Like, I'm not going to miss it, right? He goes through the curtain, about 5, 6 steps, the horse's feet, all 4 of them go like that. I'm like, what the hell was that? And the horse just, like a cat. Like it wouldn't move. And he's like, and everybody kind of went, But hey. Okay? So, and the people that own the horse are back there just chatting, not paying attention. So the horse goes click, 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 like that again. I went, And I look back at the people like, is that normal? And they're just not paying attention. And the son's too busy polishing his belt. So the horse has stopped. It does not want to move. And the people have kind of gotten that weird kind of like, hey, something ain't right here type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the dad, because this is his WrestleMania, kicks that horse in the ribs. It goes ka-chook, and takes about 3 steps and goes and takes a bump. Boom! The dad rolls off. The horse goes to stand up, slips again, falls down, made out some weird screaming sound, and then proceeds to shit and piss everywhere. And I'm not kidding. The more it tried to get up, the more it like projectile shit and peed. I mean, I've never seen that. I didn't know that a living animal could have that much excrement in it.
The body,
It's
yeah.
shitting everywhere. And it's liquid shit. It's just going crazy. And now it's like, as it's getting up, it's kicking it. It's flinging it. And the dad's standing there trying to hold the animal. Now the owners are like, what the? And they come running. People are getting shit slung all over them. It's as if the building's on fire. They're screaming. There's in a panic. People are putting people in front of each other. Shit's hitting them. The chairs are getting knocked over. People are running out of the building. Get the fucking horse. They get the horse up. They get it calmed down. They get it in the back. The building's empty. Completely empty. Shit's everywhere. I mean, just everywhere. They're just spread. It's like wildfire. They walk back. He walks back in his hat in his hand. And, I mean, he's covered, just covered in piss and shit. And I looked at him. I swear to God, I looked at him. I went, "You're right. I couldn't top that." And I just walked off laughing.
Thank you for joining us, fans. Look for more great free content all month long on BostonWrestling.com and our YouTube channel. Make your plans to join us in Orlando WrestleMania week at WrestleCon and take part in our John Cena Sr. Make-A-Wish dinner raffle. Again, if you can't join us live, you can still get some great autographed merchandise from the endeavor through the mail on the front page of the BostonWrestling.com super site, and even more awesome deals in the MWF store. I hand the ball off to Captain Chris Schwarzy with other great deals we have going on. We'll see you in Orlando.
2017 is here, and that means WrestleMania season is here. Now's the time to get WWE Network for 1 month free. Check out the 30th Royal Rumble at the Alamo Dome, plus the return of Elimination Chamber, Fastlane, 2 NXT TakeOver specials, the WWE Hall of Fame, all accumulating with the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania 33 at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Use the link below and start watching all the great action in history of WWE today. Visit the MWF store this month for a huge sale. We're spending $25 or more, you get both a free WWE t-shirt and a free autographed photo of Cowboy Bob Orton. We have brand new WWE merchandise, t-shirts, autographs, DVDs, action figures, books, and tons more. Best of all, every dollar spent goes to supporting our live event and video initiatives. Now fans in over 30 countries can rent or own our Studio Shoot interview DVD library digitally, starting at only $5.99. Check out the world famous Iron Sheik Studio Shoot that's been seen by millions online, and the Howard Stern Show, an in-depth 1980s WrestleMania 1 roundtable, plus individual studio shoots with the late Paul Bearer, the Boogeyman, the Ugandan Giant Kamala, a look at WWE NXT with Bull Dempsey, and more. Don't settle for cheap imitations. Watch the best now using the links below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel with over 1,400 free videos. From live MWF wrestling to studio shoot interviews, history, news, and more. Help support the cause by donating an amount of money of any size using paypal.me/Boston Wrestling. You can also help the cause using our links to a variety of popular online stores including WWE Shop, Amazon, and Walmart. We get a small thank you for every customer sent their way, and best of all, it doesn't cost you an extra penny on any purchase made. Finally, get a free ride from us on Uber. Get a ride in any city Uber services up to $20 using the links below. Forget about overpriced taxi cabs with long waits. Use 2017 technology to get a clean ride, and great driver, and even better price now using the links below. Running out of time here, fans. Don't miss a day on BostonWrestling.com. Like us at Facebook.com/MWFAction. Follow us at MWF2001. Subscribe to us at YouTube.com/BostonWrestlingCon. Until we speak again, be well.
The Millennium Wrestling Federation's 15th anniversary tour begins this fall and rolls into 2017 throughout New England, down the East Coast, and into the Carolinas. If your nonprofit organization is looking for an interactive, turnkey experience while putting the fun into fundraising, you've met the perfect tag team partner. MWF offers a variety of packages for groups of almost any size, from our live events at the Boston Garden, the Kowloon Entertainment Dining Complex, and the legendary Suffolk Downs, to high school gyms and function halls. We've presented live events everywhere. Since 2001, the MWF's mission has been simple: keep the kids off the streets. Under the leadership of President Dr. David Reese, we bring the superstars of yesterday, today, and tomorrow to your town, not for a quote-unquote wrestling show, but an event that features action-packed in-ring wrestling, autograph and pose photo opportunities, question and answer sessions, and much more. It is the best of sports and entertainment. The week of your event, we can add on to the endeavor with anti-bullying campaigns, library meet and reads, youth sport concussion seminars, and more. Our live events are fit for fans of every age, from 5 to 95. This fall, as part of our new Kids Club program, we offer live event experiences exclusively for the youngest of fans. On the flip side, we can also produce a tailor-made event for fans of an older demographic as well. We work with you every single step of the way to get the word out to fans near and far, on our local television offerings, and to over 50,000 fans and growing on our social media platform. Your success is our success. If your group has had enough of boring candy bar and wrapping paper sales and has the energy to team with our passionate fan base, bringing the MWF experience to your community is the answer to put smiles on faces while raising cash for your cause. Contact us today to get the ball rolling for your custom-made event that you'll want to bring back year after year. Don't just take it from us. Here are folks we've teamed with in the past.
On Sunday, March 12th, WWE Live returns to the world's most famous arena just 3 weeks before WrestleMania. What will happen when the Beast Brock Lesnar is unleashed onto Madison Square Garden? Experience an action-packed night with your favorite superstars. It's the WWE Live Road to WrestleMania Tour at MSG on Sunday, March 12th. Tickets and VIP packages are available.
Welcome, everybody. This is brilliant. Can you feel it? One of the most incredible moments.
Boston, share the experience of the new era WWE SmackDown Live and the fallout from WrestleMania so you can hashtag best night of my life with non-stop action and the moments that will leave you breathless. Plus all your favorite superstars, no filter. It's WWE SmackDown Live on Tuesday, April 11th. Tickets and ringside packages are available Friday, February 17th at 10 a.m.
You already know Kowloon Restaurant, established in 1950 and spanning 4 generations, serves a multi-Asian menu. Did you also know that Kowloon Restaurant is New England's premier Asian dining and entertainment complex, serving Cantonese, Szechuan, Thai, and Polynesian cuisine? And did you know that Kowloon Restaurant is also the home of the finest Japanese sushi? If you haven't dined at Kowloon Restaurant lately, then you simply haven't dined at Kowloon. Kowloon Restaurant, Route 1 North in Saugus.